Hello everyone and welcome. I'm VelvettB and thanks for joining me today for an Arctic adventure in a planet zoo. So we are currently working on the Goodwin Arctic Research Park, which is one of the DLC parks for the Arctic Pack. And yeah, we are making great progress. We have achieved our bronze objectives and also our silver objectives. So now we are working on our gold objectives. And you know what? We are ready to go to place some polar bears. So I'm going to hit pause on things. We're going to read through. So we've got to adopt and place 2 polar bears found in the rewards section of animal trading. So we're going to do that right now. We already have our enclosure all set up, ready to go. So we can actually just get them straight in there and sort of all ready to go. We need to add some food and we need to set up our work zone. Come to think of it, we're not really exactly ready to go, but that's cool. Okay, and congratulations, you've unlocked 3 research levels for 2 species. Yay! So we've been researching like crazy and that's been good. So I'm just gonna hit play again and yeah, we're ticking along at a really rapid pace. It's been actually a really enjoyable zoo. Like, nothing too wild has been happening. So I'm going to add this to the Wolvies work zone. There we go. And we're going to need an extra keeper, I think, to belong to that. So we'll add them to the Wolvie work zone. No work zone, so you belong to Wolvies. There we are. And I do need to add our new stuff. No, I've done that to everything. Okay, perfect. But we do need to add some items for our new polar bears. I can't believe we got polar bears. I'm so excited about polar bears. They're so wonderful. We've got heaps of research already done, so that's great. I haven't put any glass on the barriers. Not so great. And we haven't done any of our educational things. But let's just get some food and water in here. And I've added in some actual water. So we need a bed and shelter. So I'm thinking a nice... Oh, whoa! That's giant. Okay. Maybe not the giant one. It's a bit too giant for me. There we go. Nice enclosure there. Oh, Jetty. I've done that before, but hey. Put some hay on the end of a jetty. We'll see how that goes. And we've got some hay in that shelter there, and then we just need some enrichment. Boom, boom, boom. Everywhere there's gonna be some enrichment, and you are gonna love it, my polar bears. My polar bear friends. You're gonna have the bestest of times. Submarine buoy and wind chimes. Look at that. And we do need to put in some glass, some guest facilities. But, oh my. Okay, glass, and then we'll add in guest facilities. We need a donation box. And we need a media. There we go. Bit of media about polar bears, very important.
Well done finding all that space for the polar bears.
Thank you.
Can you imagine how difficult it'd be to build a habitat for them in a scorching hot country?
Oh, dreadful, I imagine.
Well, you'll find out soon enough.
What do you mean? What do you mean I'll find out soon enough? Bernie's hinting at things, guys. Oh, ticket prices are underpriced. Okay, we need to fix that. Ticket prices. Let's go 15 and maybe 7. 14 and 7. There we go. 14 and 7. And high amounts of litter. Vet research is done. I'm going to just do a little bit of training with our caretakers. There we go. Actually, let's train everybody up. Training doesn't go straight, right? And then we'll check in on what we need to do for the rest of our objectives. Because we are coming along really nicely here. Okay, so staff all training up. Fabuloso. I am concerned about this litter situation, however. Do I need some more bins? Bins, bins, bins. I feel like we've kind of only been on one side of the zoo, but we really kind of only have been on one side of the zoo. Like, we haven't even needed to really go over by the sheep. Like, the sheep exist. We just have not really seen them at all in this playthrough of this zoo. Like, at all. It's like, sheep? What sheep? They're there. They exist. I want to go see the polar bears. Oh, look at the polar bear! Oh my gosh, sorry, I got all high and squeaky. Oh, what a cute fella. Oh, you're adorable. You're the most adorable fella. Oh, I'm in love. What a cutie. Now we did assign a keeper and a work zone to that, didn't we? So that's polar bears. Work zones. So edit work zone and yes. Okay, perfect. Alright, now let's go have a look at our objectives and see what we've got left to do, because we are humming along at a rapid pace here. So we've got to increase our polar bear overall welfare to 90%. So have at least 2 polar bears in the zoo. Well, we've obviously still got 1 in transit. That's fine. And I imagine they will be pretty happy pretty soon. But let's just check in on Mr. Polar Bear. Or Miss Polar Bear, as the case may be. Oh, look, looking pretty happy. Not enough land area and not enough water area. Huh. Alright, well that's fixable easily. I've got like this whole barrier here I can just delete. So I'm just going to boom delete. So that should fix one of those problems. Where are we? So that should fix our land issue. Yes. So we just need to create like a little bit more water. Also, again, very doable. I'm just going to pause though. So I'm going to remove the water and then sculpt. The reason for that is that I found if you can't like sculpt already in place water, if that makes sense. So if it's already there, I can't actually add to it. You kind of have to do it separate. It's the whole thing. This is one of those learnings I've learned it across the playthrough of all the career scenarios. Okay, let's add our water back in. Nice calm water. Okay. Water area, 1,000 meters. So I think that should be good. Sorry, Polar Bear, you got yourself boxed because I was changing things around. Where did you go? You got boxed and now I don't know where you are. Oh, and behind there. Roaring. And look at that. Okay, so we fixed the terrain issue and the space issue. So we've got heaps of space, heaps of water, and hopefully we've got the other animal on its way. Vet research complete. Oh, you know what? We need to get, speaking of, vet research underway for our polar bears. So we'll get our very best researcher, Deanne. Deanne's going to get on that. Kathy, I'm going to get you finishing off the Arctic wolves, and then we can go back to doing grizzlies. And we've got our second polar bear. Yes, 2 polar bears for the price of 1. Oh, now there's not enough swimming water again. Darn it. Okay, I need more water. So I'm going to move this. And this. I'm going to stretch out this way. More water for our polar bears. More, I say. Sculpting. Okay. Now move it this way. Yeah, that's a bit easier. And add our water. Look at that. That must be heaps of water. Let's see. Now we don't have enough land space. Just off, but we can actually go back. It's a balancing act. Oh, wow-wee, man. Okay. Only a little tiny bit of extra space. I think we're pretty good, but I'm just going to do it anyway. I want my polar bears to be the happiest polar bears in the whole wide world. because they deserve it. There we go. Now, does that make you the happiest polar bear in the whole wide world? Hooray, it does. It does. Okay, let's have a look. So we're getting some ticks. So we've increased our polar bear overall welfare, thanks for disappearing, to 90%. Tick. We've adopted and placed our 2 polar bears. Tick. And researched 5 habitat species to level 3. Tick. Right, what have we got left to do? So we've got to research polar bears to level 5. That won't take long. Our researcher is pretty good. So I feel like we're going to smash that out. We've got to release 6 of any habitat species to the wild. Hang on, let's just check that right now because we had a whole lot of... Oh, look at that. Researched already. We had a lot of reindeer that I felt like maybe we could yeet some of those once they were old enough. So let's have a look. Reindeer. Not quite old enough. They're still juveniles. But I feel like we're just about got them to the point where they're going to be old enough to release. So all of these juveniles, we can get those gone. So that's fine. I'm not worried about that. So breed 6 new habitat animals of different species. So we've got another 3 animal species that we need to breed. And if the animals are happy, they should breed. Have at least 8 habitat species in the zoo. So we've got 7. So we need one more species in the zoo. So we've got space right here for it. So let's put that in. And then we've got to have at least 1,300 guests in the zoo. So I feel like we're going to start another marketing campaign. So let's have a look at our marketing campaign. Oh, we're still actually going out with our poster campaign. So that's still running. I feel like that's going to tick over. And we've got our fabulous polar bears here now as well. So I feel like people are going to be all like, yeah, polar bears. And get in there. Because why wouldn't you? I'd be like, polar bears are awesome. Like, I wouldn't want to mess with one, but they're awesome. Okay, like that. I don't know what animal we're putting in here yet. We're just making a habitat. That's not the sensible way to do things. When have I ever been sensible? There we go. So... Oh, we've got so much space in this, so it doesn't really matter. Habitat gate. There we are. So, vet research is complete. Is it a polar bear research? Oh, it is. Fabulous. That's the first of our polar bear research is done already. I'm going to see whether or not we can actually do any more staff training as well for particularly Deanne. Yeah, we can. Because, you know, the more trained, the better for the staff. I don't think we can do any more training for a lot of people yet. But we'll keep on top of that. Because training makes them more efficient. And the more efficient they are, the less we need to actually hire more staff. So, what animals can we get? That's the question. Now, we're ticking along on money. Like, money is A-okay at this point. I mean, we're not rich, but we've got money. We're all right. So, American bisons. We've already got a grizzly. Oh, you know what? We actually think we need a female grizzly, don't we? Did one of our American bisons die? Okay. Well, I feel like we need to get another one then. And... the American bison, yes. Right. Okay, well, we've got another American bison. I was looking at bears. What was the bear that we got? We got a male bear, so we need a female bear. We're okay for wolves. We're okay for sheep. We're okay for polar bears. We're okay for reindeer. We're just waiting for them to age up. And the timber wolves. We do need another timber wolf or 2. Yes, there we go. So the timber wolves is this one here, because they like to have a nice, you know, a big social group. So we'll add a couple more of those in. That should make them happier. But that does mean that we don't have any other animals that we can currently adopt. So that's a problem. We did have... What do we have? Snow leopards, I think. Snow leopards. We've got 387 conservation credits. So we just need to keep probably ticking those over. And I just have to wait for animal trading basically to update. So we've probably got about a minute to 10 minutes left on that. So I don't think refreshing the list is going to help at this point. So we just need to wait for that to tick over. We can see if we can get another species added to the zoo. And yeah, we're going to wait for the reindeer to age up so we can release those to the wild, because we've got a heap of those. Yeah, it's just waiting games. So that means I'm just going to sit here and fast forward. And while we're doing that, I'm sure that we're going to get more vet research level 2 already. So that's just going to tick over. And as soon as we've got the updated, just sit here and it's like research. So we've actually finished the Arctic wolf research. So I'm going to then fire. Yeah, I'm going to fire Kathy. Sorry, Kathy. Animal welfare? What's the matter here? Hang on, let's play down. Let's go. Keep a sign. Space. Oh, we've got a crowding issue. Darn it. Okay, that's fine. We've got enough money, so let's make a quick, large enclosure for these guys. And we'll just move them. It's fine. I was thinking I actually need to get another keeper area in behind here as well, so I'm thinking that might not be a bad idea anyhow, just to set up like another little staff area here. I mean, if that's not enough room for the wolves, I don't know what will be. So another staff path here. Okay, so I've got a path in, so let's get our staff facilities. And I want to have a large keeper hut if I've got one. I don't. It's all small. Okay. And then a large staff room if we've got one. No, we don't. Some of these like small ones are so expensive. Anyway, I'm going to add those to our work zones. That one, that one, that one, and that one. Okay, so we're going to move the timber wolves over to their new enclosure. So you guys are going to move over here, which should be a valid destination, but apparently is not. Timber walls. I think I'm going to add like another little staff area down here. I feel like I'm just adding staff areas everywhere. Just kind of feels like it needs it. So we need another transformer, power, and staff facilities. Okay, we're going to move these blasted timber walls. Boom, 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 boom. Move and move. Hip hooray. So let's get their habitat all sorted out. Timber wolves. So lovely food. And some beautiful water. Beds and shelter, maybe a nice big size one, 330, there we are. Okay, we've got our shelter sorted, and now we've got a potload of enrichment to add, so that's great. So we've been doing so much research. They're going to be the happiest little animals in the world. Insufficient funds, oopsie. I ran it out of money. Oh no! But the great thing about that, or not, no, there's nothing great about that. But once those animals are moved, I can just delete these barriers right here. Edit barrier, and we are going to go and delete. Dangerous animal escaped. Oh man, what escaped? Come on, guys. What escaped? Oh, is it because I haven't moved the timber wolves yet? Whoopsies. Serious injury discovered. Oh no. Okay, so the timber wolves should now be happy. Just, I was a little bit preemptive on deleting the barrier and the habitat gate. So whoopsie doopsie daisies. But, you know, once the timber wolves are moved, we should be all good. Quarantine passed, ready to leave. Okay, great. So, are you ready to move? Move over there. I don't know. Let's just see what happens. Okay. Dangerous fighting. I know. Well, what have I done? Okay, I need to box you up. Bobby, where are you? Okay, Bobby's being moved. Can we box Bobby? Box animal. There we go. Box Bobby. Okay, now Zantara is in quarantine. And Zadie is at Timberwolves over here and fine. And then Jackson is at Timberwolves and also fine. Okay. I think we're good. I think. The thing is, we do need to move our education board over there. Although they're really painful to move, so I probably... Yeah. They always like move as a separate thing and it's real painful, so I'm just gonna move that over here. And then our facilities, media device, here we are. And boom, just like that. And that's going to be our Timberwolves. Lovely jubbly. And we need our donation box. And we probably need another little ATM thing. And maybe some seating and some rubbish bins. Oh, well, I've run out of money again. So never mind. Never mind. We're fine. Low on cash. Well, yes, I realise that. I run out of money. Animal training. Let's have a look. So we are looking for an 8th animal to join our crew. And we ain't got no one. Okay, so I think Bobby Lee's now safe. So we're good to go. Alright, let's maybe call a vet though. I feel like Bobby Lee needs a little bit of care. And I would love to have a vet facility down this side as well, but at the moment I can't afford that. So we are going to see where we're at. So we still are waiting on... We're researching the polar bear. We're up to level 3 out of 5. We need to check on our reindeer and just see if they've aged up yet. And we need to do some breeding and one more animal plus some guests. So we're, ticking along okay. We're just kind of waiting on things at this point. So, reindeer, not yet. So I'm going to hit fast forward for a little bit and just see if we can get to the point where we've got more reindeer aged up. And maybe we get some breeding going on. So we really need to breed our timber wolves or maybe our polar bears. Maybe our American bisons. We do need to get a female grizzly bear, so that's another thing we do need at the moment. Oh, look, we're back in the money again. Let's just slow it down. So we do need a female grizzly bear, which we don't have the option of. Siberian tiger. Oh man, if we aged up the reindeers, we might actually be able to get the Siberian tiger, but they're just not quite old enough yet to put in the wild. Darn it! Hurry up and grow up! When do they stop being juveniles? I hope it's soon. Oh, tickets are underpriced. Okay, we better fix that. $21. That sounds good. And vet research is complete. Yes, okay, we're level 4 on the polar bear. We're almost at level 5. And animal welfare. Why? Oh, the dull sheep. What's the matter with them? Just when you think it's you know, peaceful, all of the things go wrong. Well, you know what? We have completely ignored the sheep. So the fact that they haven't complained up until this point is pretty blooming incredible. So let's just check in on our little... We've suddenly got $12,000 and I don't even know how quickly that happened. That's crazy. Dull sheep. Dull sheep. Right. Oh, they've got a cute little climbing rock. Oh, look at that. There we go. Let's add a whole lot. Oh, that's right, because we only added the herb marker thing. Herb scent marker earlier, and then we just basically forgot about them. So, you know, all good. Smoke fish. Can't get my robin trees in. That's fine. Okay, that should make these guys happy. I feel like, yeah, those guys are happy. So the Timberwolves. What's the matter with her? I mean, they're in the right place. I can't do too much about that. The grizzly bear has eaten guest food. Did somebody throw guest... Oh, naughty. Guests, don't throw... Last meal quality was unsuitable human food from guests. I've never had that happen before. How do you stop them from doing that? Naughty guests. Oh, man.
Woohoo! Nice
Ooh,
work.
thank you.
I expect you'll want to put your feet up now.
A little bit. Thanks, Bernie. That was really well worth popping in about. So I feel like we have now done our... Yes, we've done our polar bear research. So, kaboom, done. Hooray, hooray. Oh, protest. I don't know why we have protesters. I thought everything was fine. Right, let's check in on these reindeer and see if they're old enough yet. Reindeer, 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 reindeer. I'm thinking 5 years old, so I feel like they're going to start being old enough at 5 years old. That's my theory. So it's going to be soon, a few months. We'll keep speeding and we'll get there. Oh, we've got a female grizzly bear. Yes. Okay, let's add that to our grizzlies. And we might be able to breed our grizzlies. Okay, fantastic. Oh, pause. We've got a snow leopard and we can afford it. Okay, unpause. Snow leopard. So this is going to be our snow leopard enclosure right here. Oh, I'm excited. Snow leopards, we can afford you. 329, thank you very much. Now, I'm actually going to pause again because I just want to check my work zones. So, right, this is our Warby work zone. I might actually start a new work zone, and this is going to be our Timberwolves and whatchamacallits, snow leopards. Snowy Timberwolves. Snowy wolves. Okay, that's what we're going to call it. And we are going to get a keeper for that. And you're going to be assigned to snowy wolves. There we go. And we're going to look at our training actually for some of this stuff. Wish there was a train all button. And if there is a train all button, tell me. Oh, there is a train all button. Hilarious. No, it didn't work though. Okay, hang on. No, you go all like this, and then you go like that. That's perfect. Okay. Complain about something and then instantly see that it exists and that you shouldn't be complaining about it. Right. Okay, work zones done. Taken care of. We've got staff done. So now we need to add in our barriers, our glass. Oh, also I need to check our Zoopedia. snow leopard. So, right, we need to raise up our area. So up, because these suckers can jump more than 3 meters. So there we go. So, habitat. Snow leopards. I'm excited. We're going to have all of our species available. Done. This challenge, which is amazing. And then beds and shelter. Nice big one. There we go. Nice hay in your shelter. It's hay. It's hay. Hey, it's hay. And enrichment items. Look at all these enrichment items. Climbable. Let's do our blueprint. Yes, there we are. Oh, we've got to get rid of that heater. I wonder if that's in the other... Oh, shoot. I think that is in the other habitat. I forgot there was a heater saved with that. Let's delete that. Should fix that problem. Right. Habitat. And we have... block of ice. Blood scent marker. Cardboard box.
Wow!
Fire hose ball.
So many different species.
I know, right?
Who knew there were this many species that like the cold, huh?
Not me.
Well, other than just about everyone I know.
Oh, I didn't. Fine, everybody knows except me. That's all good. And we also now need our guest facilities, which is donation box and our media. Right, so that's going to be all about snow leopards. Yeah, I know, right? And snow leopards. There we go. And how much money we got? 8,000. Let's add in some more facilities. So, guest facilities, drink stall, Gulpy soda. Gulpy and a tube. I've put no research into the shops at all, but it is what it is. Looney Boons. Yeah, I might just do like an information centre down here maybe. Always good to have more information, right? And then we can have some lovely picnic tables. I really like this picnic table, the European Classic. I think it's really pretty. So I've been using that. And we'll have some bins.
I never would have thought that so many people would brave these temperatures to visit our little zoo. And not that it's little anymore, thanks to you.
Thanks, Bernie. But I've got an escaped animal, which is a problem. Ah! And I've got some dangerous fighting. How did they jump over that? Earth barrier top. Okay, I'm going higher. They said like 3 meters, but apparently 3 meters is not tall enough. So let's just go higher. We're going higher, and we're going higher. High as I can afford, which is 4.79 meters. 4.64 meters. There we go. Right. Now, the other thing is we've got habitat cleanliness. Keep assigned. Really need to get rid of those bloomin' reindeers. Low on cash. Yep, I know. Research. Okay. We're making progress. Reindeer. Can we get rid of them yet? Aha! I was right. 5.5 years is the age that we can actually start to get rid of them. What if I put some temporarily in the... Like, the older ones I'm not going to get rid of. Let's send to the trade centre. And just see if that'll help put our other animals in a good mood so we can get them. Why aren't they happy with their habitat? Let's have a look. Last meal quality.
Aw, there are so many wonderful new additions being born into our zoo. Just adorable. Nah.
Ah. Okay, so where are we at with this? We've done everything. I didn't even notice. Okay, so we've got to breed 6 new habitat animals of different species. Tick. Have at least 8 habitat species. Tick. Have at least 1,300 guests in the zoo. Tick. So we just need to release these animals. Oh my gosh. How are you? Is this because this is climbable? Oh. Alright. Let's disable the climbing. And... okay, I'm moving this. Right. That might solve the problem. Naughty little leopard. You little rascal. So the reindeer. Back to the reindeer. I need to get their habitat clean. So that means I'm going to get a couple more keepers. Here we go. A couple more keepers. Hopefully that'll clean that up. And one to be assigned to reindeer. Get in there. As soon as they are back in the orange, I think we should start. Also meal quality. To be able to get rid of them. And as soon as we've got rid of 6, we should be good. Food. Here we go. So, food 3. Okay. Food is better. Should be better now. And have we got happy... I feel like we might have happier reindeer that we can start getting rid of. So, trade centre. No, I don't want you at the trade centre. I want you to be back in here. See. Oh my gosh, we've had baby polar bear. Look how cute they are! It's a little baby polar bear! Ah, how adorable! Ah, you wanna have Mama and Baba? Oh my gosh, they're adorable. Anyway, back to what we're doing, which is reindeer. I just didn't realize we'd had like little baby things. Okay, so you, I really need to just release you to the wild. Animal is injured and okay. Can I get rid of you to the wild? No, animal must stay in the zoo for this scenario. Right. Diseased animals. Oh, how beautiful are those mountains. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I just, what I'm doing is I thought I would just add in like a vet surgery and quarantine up here. Because it's just proving to be a lot to carry them all the way across. So I'm like, you know, let's just add another one in here. And we've got enough money. Why not? We don't need to buy anything else at this point. So let's just do it. Quarantine, and the other one was a vet surgery. Okay, add that to work zones, and then they'll use them. And then it's just the reindeer to deal with. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? Of all the things. Although, I wonder if we can get rid of any other animals. Let's have a look. So we have Arctic wolves. Maybe we could get... No, all juveniles. What about the sheep? Our very well ignored sheep. Okay, no, they're all juveniles. Really, our reindeer are our best hope at this point. For getting to be ready to go first. Yes! Okay, we've got one released to wild. Yes! I'm just making sure that's exactly what I was supposed to be doing. Yes, it is. Okay, good. Ah, low get on? Oh no, it's gone now. Okay. Ah! There's a sheep that's matured. Okay. This one. Okay, release the wild. Okay, so that's 2 out of 6. Okay, is this one here? Yes, 3 out of 6. This one should be aging up. Bobby Lee should be aging up shortly, so we'll keep an eye on Bobby Lee. Okay, we've got another one here, Lynn. Whoopsie, cancelled that. Lynn. Release to wild. So what, that's 4, isn't it? Yes, 4 out of 6. 2 more to go. Okay, Bobby Lee has matured. Bobby Lee! Off to the wild! 1 more to go! Hooray! This is going so well. It's only taken 3 episodes to do this zoo. Isn't that amazing? I did feel like the DLC ones were just going to be like exploring the animals and stuff like that, so I felt like they were going to be a little easier. And yes, look, we've got a garter. Right.
In the years to come, I suspect the world's going to become a tough place for those released animals to survive in. But you've given them the best chance of doing so.
Hooray! Okay, well, hip hooray for us. We have completed the zoo. My gosh.
Look at the size of this place. You've taken it from the very humblest of beginnings and turned it into an incredible sanctuary that's doing vitally important research work. Work that's going to help us protect these wonderful species in the years to come.
I agree,
And
Judy.
what's even more incredible is that you managed to do it without getting cast adrift on a glacier during an Arctic research trip and having to spend several months with a lovely Inuit family who can't understand a word you say. So, you're definitely one up on me.
Thank you, Bernie. Right, guys, well, let's go see what we're doing next, because this was a lot of fun, but it's always on to the next one when it comes to Planet Zoo. Okay, what are we up to? So we have now completed the Goodwin Arctic Research Park, which then now leaves us on to Global Warming, the Mexican Conservation Park. So that is what we're going to be working on in the next episode, in the next part in our Arctic Adventures DLC Curious Scenarios adventure. That was a mouthful. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys had fun, and join me next time for the Mexican Conservation Park. Woo! Bye-bye.